recording as well. There we go, let's do it. Almost didn't record sound again, fuck's sake. Okay, everyone hear any stuff? In fact, you know what? Let's just load that last checkpoint so people can hear like the dialogue. But this is another checkpoint we got. Remind, it was the checkpoint was a wee bit back there. I guess we're not going to get it. Plasma incinerator, bolt sniper. That's what I've got, don't I?
They will not get past this.
No ammo that. He only missed like 1 minute of dialogue about ruinous powers and stuff. Tries to reload the last checkpoint, but I guess the last checkpoint's right there, so. There we go. I know it's beautiful, isn't it? Damn you, Easy, you should have told me. That thing that was just went there, that's my own guy's thing. I wish they would stop doing it, but so all it does is show where enemies are and it just really obstructs my vision. It's so fucking annoying. The hardest mode, by the way, and it is really fucking hard. I've got really good at it.
With you.
These ruins are vast. What interest could the Mars adepts have in old stone?
We know not what secrets this old stone holds.
I only ask that it holds our weight.
Look around for stuff, hidden things, because you really need to survive, honestly. I know when I need to, like, I can just relax and be all cool, and I need to play really hard, and it can get really, really... I'm gonna need to make sure little hidden supply. Sometimes I thought, you know what, I shouldn't bother looking around, I'm just wasting my time, and I found some really critical stuff there, like, so... Things. I've actually beat a couple of the bosses first try, which I think is really impressive because it really is quite hard. Also, you know what, I think I actually need to delete some things from where it's pulled down. Hang on. Yep, there we go, we just gained 7 gigs. In fact, let's see if that video was uploaded now as well. It is at 98%. Extreme will be much clearer when it's uploaded, but
Your treachery ends now. frag grenade! I've slain a tongue. No victory begins yet. You know nothing of brotherhood.
Lieutenant,
More cheap tricks.
It was, but it's true. Very true. I know he's not happy about it either. It's really done dirty. Damn it.
Deploying crack grenade.
So you can only hold 2 crack grenades, I didn't know that. That's why there was calling 2s. I thought you could hold. You can hold 3 of all the other grenades. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? I like this universe and I also don't like it. It's really horrible in a lot of ways, but it's also really cool. But it gets me so angry in some ways as well.
A fine gift from the forge.
This guy we're playing was basically put into like a shame service for like 100 years of penance for shit he didn't even do. He's actually a hero and he got rewarded by being like a fucking branded a criminal or whatever for it. He's finally quote unquote redeemed himself, but never happened. He is such a noble guy, but he really deserves better, but it is what it is. It's really left its mark on him, which is a shame, because he was a lot more noble and kind before, but you can see his kind of acquired brutality. Now, after all this time, like 100 years in like a kind of shame service in the Death Watch. Or Black Shield rather. I think it's really hard also, you can't really regain your health. It's hard to regain your health, it's like you need like some really limited resources to do it. I've got 2 HP packs right now, you see I'm carrying. I'll be honest with you, you get about 1 of those, maybe 2 every like 2 levels. They're really, really rare. It's lucky I've got 2 right now. So you really have to keep regaining your armor. If you get to low health, you pretty much have to go through the whole game with it, so you'll be playing really well. Armor only regains after combat or 60 seconds not getting hit. 60 seconds is a long damn time. Especially so they can all go away in 1 hit.
Your worthless life is ended.
Luckily you can regain it if it's still grey like that if you do damage before it goes away.
The champion lies defeated.
ammo about, I'm wondering about how many weapons it is. Oh wait, it's got 8 bullets left, never mind, I thought it was 0. So I know I need to get some more.
Resupplying.
I'm going to keep my sniper just because it does so much damage. I should be really telling you need like 5 headshots with a sniper, which does like the most damage with like the rocket launcher, to like get them to like either the death state or like 6 shots to kill them, or even 7. I got the sniper because you just need that crazy amount of damage. Even if it has way less ammo, you just need to like really punch through stuff at times.
End this desecration. Special tactics ready. Munition secured. Heretic sorcerer. Suffer in death. There is no damnation dark enough for these traitors.
Have faith, brother. We will send them to one fitting.
Got him. That's very badass, honestly, Mango. Purity. Not the Hulk's easy. You mean to say they are heretics? And they'll die for their blasphemous heresy. I've got full HP, more or less. Health. Let's see this thing.
Spare your ammunition for the real thing.
I tire of chasing this bastard's phantom.
Why install Aurora deep within these ruins?
Perhaps it was already here.
How?
A relic from the dark age of technology.
This is heresy.
They will no doubt invoke the Treaty of Mars.
This damn quest for knowledge.
Damn it. Right, so I kinda agree with the sorcerers and knowledge seeking in that one. These guys are kind of the good guys, but they're also in a lot of ways not really. The whole Empire is kind of, it's really complicated, it's really dark, but I don't know if you know about Warhammer. Right, so I'm really low on ammo, and grenades and things like that. How many bullets do I have in the sniper? I have 7 left. I could use a machine gun. The good thing about that is I had so much ammo. I had like 200 shots and I really ran out. This gun is so much more powerful than sniper, but I really just use it less as a sniper and more as just a piercing rifle, if that makes sense. But I only got my plasma pistol, which is a lot of. I kinda switched up to the plasma pistol, make sure I had a lot of shots like the rifle before, but it's not enough, honestly, ammo-wise. But it's a sacrifice you got to make because you just need this sniper. a really mega tough enemy that just won't down. Especially flying ones, you can't start cleaving with your sword. Or a chainsaw.
Very good.
Restocking. Grabbing equipment.
Let's do this.
How deep do these tunnels go?
We shall see. Pull the elevator.
A sniper only carries, which it seems to be 16 shots. Compared to like the 200 shots of the machine gun, the bolt carbine, or heavy bolt carbine.
The rats emerge. Exit smoke to surrounds.
They may hope.
Stabilizing Michael. War gear prime.
Your treachery ends now.
That's up there. Bit of sound in a bit so it doesn't echo so much with my mic.
Ceramite cannot shield them from my range.
Oh fuck. Use both my health packs and my ultimate.
The elevator's almost here.
There was some pretty, they were like mega Chaos Marines, there were like 3 of them.
Prepare a
I think they all were. Doing that boss move. can raise me up once. I think I've only got one more raise left. You can get, when you go down, you get a critical wound. If you go down again, you get two more critical wounds, just like the tabletop. So they can, my guys can raise you twice per level, and I think I would have been raised once. That's my last raise. I use like everything on this fight. But yeah, they're all like boss marines. I just feel like similar them.
Sustain heavy damage. All space is clear.
Ah, shit, I used everything there. Not good.
All space is clear.
Get on.
We're on, guys.
Brace for what is to come.
What have you been up to, by the way, Mango? If you're okay to tell. What have you been up to, Tom Tom? I'm back at foolish health. I'm gonna use my self-res and my 2 med packs. That's up there.
You have seen one before.
Only the mechanical horrors that spilled forth from such a place.
The Martians have preserved everything. This place should have been obliterated upon discovery. Listen, Cypress, your pathetic man-machine. That fool, Gilman, believed he could hide this place from us. But we have eyes and ears in every shadow, every corner, every crack in the galaxy. I will shatter Aurora, along with your pitiful Primarch's dreams of victory. How he prattles on. Pay his squawking no heed, brothers.
We will not be distracted from our purpose.
The enemy is well ahead of us. This trail will lead us to them.
The sorcerer will elude us no longer. Move on the obelisk.
Did they change anything? Have they changed it in Ascension? Like what kind of... Are you just doing the like, make your custom character thing we were playing? And if so, have they changed anything or... Okay, at least I got another Medicase then. Sweet. So we got something back. We got one back. Our ammo back. Glad I lost my Guardian Relic, which lets me self-res. I'm lucky to find one of them. I had it this whole mission, but I had to use it to get up. Didn't want to use one res from my guys, and I still used it anyway. Those things were like, you get Chaos Marines that are quite hard, then you get like the Mega Boss Chaos Marines. And usually there was like one of them in a group, and we just fought like 7 or 8 of them. In fact, I think it was 8 of them. Like, really, really difficult. There's also sadly no iframes in this game, so if you dodge and they still hit you, you just get hit. Your dodge is just a dodge, it's not like invincibility. Make sure you get right out of the way of some attacks. Damn it, I looked down at chat for like 1 second and lost all my fucking armor.
waste your breath. Do not speak as if you know me. Your lies grow bolder by the moment.
Titus, do not engage with them. What will you do with the artifact once you have it?
Crush it to dust.
If it has no effect on you, why not use it?
You dare suggest heresy, Sergeant?
I said nothing. And I heard nothing. That degenerate clouds our minds.
Oh, interesting.
Forgive my error.
We will not let you down, brother. Have no doubt.
That was really interesting. Holy shit. But they didn't even say that. They were just fucking with us. I don't think it's a fair enough. I think it's a fair enough thing to ask though. You just say, oh, just end up fucking us all over. So sorry, I can't use it. Even if it doesn't affect me, it'll affect others. They could just answer it. The dogma is a little. In fact, it's not a little too strong. It's like 100% too strong.
Restocking.
You know much about the 40k universe, Mango? Hello, Sen, how are you doing? Good to see you. Whenever I play this, I always do verge on the not.
Ready to deploy special tactics.
I forget what it's called, the not dogmatic and heresy type thing. Though I don't really believe in like being an evil heretic or whatever, but I believe in asking questions and seeking knowledge and mastering that demonic evil as well as the light and etc. I don't believe in like cowering away from it or just never engaging with it. I believe that's just kind of a weakness in itself. Like they don't want to engage with it because they're afraid they'll be corrupted, but I think it's stronger to completely engage with it and know you won't be corrupted through like sheer will and etc. Purity of spirit and whatnot. I do like this universe, but I just couldn't. Empire is just too close-minded at the same time. I get why they are, but it's just complicated. I don't think anyone's really the good guys in some way. I feel like if the Empire was less extreme, Chaos itself would be less extreme because it's a reflection of the minds of humanity, you know? It's their subconscious kind of like desperate to get out. If they were more human and reasonable, the Chaos Squads wouldn't be as insane basically. Because they're all, the Chaos Squads are basically human beings defied urges. No, you don't get healed. Hang on. The hard thing about this game is, besides the ultimate I'm using right now, which regains in like every 5 minutes or 6 minutes, you can't really heal yourself except with stim packs, which are really, really, really rare. So if you get low on HP, you have to go through the whole level like that, which I've managed to do because I'm really quite good at this, but it's really, really hard. So no, if you execute people or parry, and the parry kills them, or you get your armor back, and if you've taken damage, your health will go white, and if you do damage fast enough, or execute someone fast enough, you get your health back, but only the damaged health. You can't regain health with it, you can only get back damaged health and another health back, sweet. This level has been quite abundant with health packs, and usually sometimes you even get one the whole level, because it's such a hard one. You got to really, really manage your health. A lot of this game I've been fighting through whole levels with having like 10% of my life left and getting to the whole level. Like I'm talking like hundreds, thousands of enemies with just 10% life. Constantly regaining my armor and just banging on. Which is really what you have to do. Your armor's a lot stronger and your life goes down a lot faster. Though, I've noticed your life is actually a lot more durable, it seems, when it's lower. Like, the lower you get, the less it seems to come off when you take damage. I actually think that's a feat called True Grit or Die Hard, or a mix of them both in tabletop. So the lower your health is, the less damage it is done to it. You can hang on for quite a while with like low HP. Yeah, I know, Space Marine 1 did look a lot easier. I never played Space Marine 1, but I would have probably felt a lot more empowered with it. This one's harder, but it's also cool. But it's cool fighting like this though. It feels like you're really unyielding in a way. But yeah, Space Marine 1 you seem to be a lot more powerful. Though I never played Space Marine 1, I watched someone play it I watched someone play it with a Let's Play all the way through. But I never played it myself. But I've never played this one, I'm just starting this one.
Emanations. Who think so little of Sangors, of myself, of the great siege, but consider, we are all proof of a power greater than mankind, a true divinity. When we call out to our gods, they answer. When have you ever felt the light of your emperor?
I'm not wrong, honestly, and the Emperor isn't a god, he's just a dude. But they are, like... It's kind of technically true that the Chaos Gods are only the real, actual, natural gods. They're not... They technically are. And they can all have positive aspects. But the reason their positive aspects are usually so dulled is because, again, the Empire rejects its inner self, like its dark side, its subconscious. They don't have any sex, they're all chemically castrated. They deny themselves all the the kind of beautiful things in life, and so I think ironically, them trying to deny quote unquote chaos is what makes it so strong. If they were more well adjusted like humanity, like I don't think the Chaos Gods would be that bad, and you do see moments when they're quite reasonable. It's just because this constant repression, like our subconscious makes them, so the fact that we repressed ourselves so much, it makes the Chaos Gods like that. Ultimately, it's in humanity's hands to just make the Chaos Gods reasonable. They shouldn't be fighting them, they should be mastering themselves.
In dank halls like the filth they are.
The Chaos Gods wouldn't even be their enemies otherwise, they would just be other like kind of balanced gods. In fact, I think if all humanity was like deranged and whatever as like some chaos acolytes can be, like everyone, I actually think the Chaos Gods would be the opposite and then be like kind of beacons of light, trying to guide them to reasonableness and like less excess and all that, because they seem to be the balance that human beings need, and it's so out of balance because they're... Yeah, the Chaos Gods in this are real gods. They like are part of the entire universe, and they're like cosmically powerful, but they're created by like all the physical beings, like minds. So the reason they're so crazy is because the human empire represses their urges too much, and like their natural human desires and human like just your humanity, and so as a kind of like backlash. Like someone has not had sex their whole life, really wanting it and like going crazy for it. Like Slaanesh, that's what made Slaanesh so like excessively pleasurable. It's like they're trying to counteract. They're basically the subconscious of humanity, basically.
Lying under our feet this whole time.
Made manifest.
And centuries longer still.
Eons, brother. If the archives are to be believed, and on more worlds than we shall ever wish to discover.
I pray everyone is unearthed and burned to cinders.
So if the Empire was more well adjusted in the opposite direction, the Chaos Gods themselves would also be more well adjusted in like our direction, and we would just not fight, we'd coexist and probably be helped a lot by them. And they still do kind of try to help us and stuff, but you know what I'm saying.